Hello viewers and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. Let us take a look on what is happening in the nation of Zimbabwe. President Emmerson Mnangagwa is back from Russia, and the moment he touched down on RG Mugabe International Airport, he then gave a statement. But we need to take a look on what he really said, because this statement has gone viral and you need to hear. Mukuru anga achimboti
ndakazoenda kuRussia kunoonana neshamwari yangu kune forum yanga yariko, economic forum. Saka munyika dzavatema yeAfrica yose anga akoka ini chete Latin America anga akoka president weBolivia. Saka taingova vaviri, kuAmerica kwabva Bolivia, president weBolivia, kuAfrica kwabva president weZimbabwe. Takanosangana navo neshasha inonzi Putin. Taura nawo edikoko nokusimudzira kubatana nokuwirirana. Hatina nhamo zvachose. Anoti haiwa zvitagwa nedzimwe nyika pamusoro peRussia ndezvavo. Russia neZimbabwe takabva kure, ngatirambe takabatana. Zvamunoda zvose tinokutsigirai. Takakura mascholarship akawanda, mhando dzakawanda takapuhwa. Vanyatsigira zvakare nyaya dzeSpace Agency. Saka akati ndokutsigirai kwese ikuku. So takazobvapo nezuro famba kwatanoti mahours mangani tinobhururuka, tichabhururuka dzamurata kusvika kuseri kune. Saka ndatenda nokuuya kwamaita zvinhu zvakadai zvobvira kuti mufarira musangano wenyu, mufarira vatungamiri venyu. Ndinokutendai. Vahamberi neZANU-PF.
So they had to do a rally for him to save him from the embarrassment. However, he seems not moved by what happened in Russia. This is just a public stand. Deep down in his thoughts, he's actually disturbed by what happened in Russia. And honestly speaking, we have seen it from what the presidential spokesperson, Joy Charamba, has said in terms of how this was a private conversation and how it was leaked and or published to the media. So basically, what we need to understand is that President Mnangagwa lacks class. He's not that president Uguchi you ever believe this is Anutaroti. This is the president. Personally, I don't see that quality in him. But taking a look on what he said, point number one, he's celebrating that he is the only African leader who was present there. Was he invited or he asked to be there or he forced himself to be there? Remember, what Mkuru in the Kenya kune meeting yema governors ayenda ko Africa Development Bank summit. He forced himself onto that meeting. Kuzambia kwa kune imwe futi amenoti ndiye chiwa pana chidikidiki. He forced himself on that one. And you see the trend. This is how he operates. This is what he does. And is this going to help the people of Zimbabwe? Meanwhile, Hans Barapa, some of the things that attract ululating from Vienna Komana. And then I dim Africa Mason Dindega, African president Akakokwa, and they had all their Ovula back and forth. So this is what is happening in the nation of Zimbabwe. President Emmerson Mnangagwa is continuously embarrassing himself. At times, ndopanoda tunongodzoka wosvika wotopinda wakanyara zvikanzi pathetic ipapo anenge achiudza zvidzoi zvekuzumba. Ndosaka vasingadi technology. One way to prolong your rule is to deprive people some information through enacting laws that restrict the flow of information and cutting internet. Okay, so instead of building schools for vulnerable kids, people are busy praising rubbish. So you know, it said these are schools in Mwenezi. And for those who are saying this is a lie, I come from this area. These are the schools I can confirm. This is one of the schools. We have more than 13 schools like this in Chingwizi area alone. More than 13 schools like this in Chingwizi area. And it's a fact. This is the reason why I always say on this platform, when kids are going to school in the rainy season, they don't attend classes. We are in winter. How do they attend classes seated in the open spaces like this? If the season we are getting to July, August, September, it will be very windy in Chingwizi area. So there, and these kids are going to find it difficult to learn seated under shades like this. This is inhuman treatment of our kids. Yet these gentlemen are hiring private jets going in and out of Zimbabwe. So when Mnangagwa was getting into Zimbabwe, Chiwenga was getting out of Zimbabwe, going somewhere as well. Umwe nomwe ane jet yake papa. Uruzvo. Atori makwikwi ekubhururuka, president na vice president. Ndozvavari vakomana vacho. They compete kubhururuka. Uyachipinda, uyachibuda, uyachipinda, uyachibuda. This is the nature of the leaders which we have. This is the kind of leaders which we have right here in Zimbabwe. And it's a shame. So this is what is happening. This is what President Emmerson Mnangagwa said. But let me show you another video, which is right here. I think we reported about this story a long time ago, but I just want to show you this video. 2030
embraced this rich diversity. ZANU and ZAPU well united against the Rhodesian regime, represented different ethnic and cultural leanings. Yet they found common ground in the fight for a free Zimbabwe. The spirit of
So it's not a crime to be sick, but it's a crime to continue holding the people of Zimbabwe at ransom when you feel that you are no longer fit to continue leading. This is Kembo Mohadi. These are the Senau people who are leading us as a country, Zimbabwe, and they continue to pretend as if they are fit for duty. They pretend to be that they are fit for service, and they'll be making slogan 2030, 2030. And when you hear them making those slogans, you think that they are fit enough to be there up until 2030. How many years do we have? This is 2024. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which is we have 6 years more. 6 years. 2024. Can he go for another 6 years? So you'd see that these people, if they loved Zimbabwe from their hearts, if they were patriotic, they would have left government a very long time ago. They would have resigned. There is a moment where you need to say, guys, I have served since 1980. I have occupied several positions in government. Let me go and rest. You served during the liberation struggle. You served since 1980, 44 years of service. Why can't you simply rest? You know, at a certain point in time, there is a moment you need to say, enough is enough. I've done my part. These people, they've gone beyond retirement age. This is the reason I always ask, why is it that when it comes to the issue of being in the civil service, for example, being a teacher, you are told you are no longer fit to continue teaching at 65, you have to retire, or at 60, you have to retire and go home. But to be a president, you be senile and senile and senile, and you continue to be a president. You know, this is the reason why I always say the laws are made for the poor, the laws are made for the sick, for the weak. This is what is happening. I do not know what you think, but this is what President Mnangagwa said when